tell you about the time I went to New Orleans. I'm gonna tell you about the time I went to New Orleans. They got the greatest bit of music you ever seen. Well, I went down to Toulouse to hear a keyboard man. He played the keyboard and the songs, and they sang around as best hit they can. He took a break because the band was rolling in. Well, the Royal Tumblers came a-walking down the street, a horns and a drums, man, you should have heard that sweet, sweet sound. People stopped in the tracks, 'cause they could really get down. One of the trumpet players, he came in with his horn. I said, hey, mister, I play a horn just like yours. I think I'll go get it and show you my place. I was walking down the road, I figured I'd play my horn right then. I had nothing to lose, I had a good old time. I was playing walking down the road, yeah. And by the time I got back to the place, they said, you better go. The band was a-leaving, they're preparing to go. They got ready to go. They didn't know I wasn't a member. No, I wasn't a member. I said, well, you mean you let me play with you? I said, that sounds like lots of fun, but I'm afraid I don't know this town very well. If I followed y'all through town, how would I get back to my truck? My good old friend Miguel, he said, I gotta come back through here anyway. You can walk with me, and I'll show you how to get back here. Yeah, you can walk with me. Yeah, I'll show you how to get back here. So hurry up, Dan, finish your beer. We walked through the streets like an army of happiness. People were watching, they come to the door, they'd be so glad to see us. We played one funny song called, I hate to admit it, but it was called Sex, Drugs, Rock and Roll. That's all I remember. Oh, everybody was so happy when the band would come. They go out to the window and they give us a hi, 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 hi. Hey, hey, hey. We got to the place we were going to. There was a birthday party waiting for us. We got ourselves some cake and had a too. It tastes so good, you know, we didn't know what to do, yeah. It was the end of the line. Hey, 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 it was the end of the line. I said, McGill, I got to go back. Won't you take me to my truck? I said, McGill, I got to go back. Player, take me to my truck. If you show me the way home, I'll consider it my own good luck. We were walking through the streets, walking by the halls. He would blow his trumpet down and say, I know the person that lives there. He'd blow my big hello. He'd blow a good hello down the street. I said, Miguel, did you grow up in New Orleans? He said, yes, I did. I said, well, that's really something. I said, what was it like growing up there? He said, well, he said this. He said, my daddy was a dancer, my mama was a stripper. I said, man, you the real McCoy. Yeah, you the real McCoy. Hey, hey. You're the real McCoy. And then the story's only getting going now. I got back to the place where the piano player was. It got so late, I had to go. I said, I better go back to my truck now. I better go back to my truck now. It's about 3 in the morning. Yeah, about 3 or maybe even 4. I'm walking through the streets in New Orleans. Here come a man, big and dark, crossing my way. He said, hey man, have you got a cigarette? I said, no man, I don't smoke. He said, what you doing at home there? I said, I was just trying to make some music. He said, I'm a rapper. I said, oh, okay. He looked like a gangster to me. I said, maybe you can rap to my trumpet. So I started playing something kind of like this. He started rapping. He started rapping. And man, he was good. He had that thing, the rhythm too. He was improvising. I had a new appreciation for rap. I never ever heard it quite like that. I think we surprised each other. It sounded good, I'm telling you. We finally got back to my truck. I said, I got to go here. He said, well, I sounded pretty good. I guess I'll see you later. He said, man, you have a great night. I said, the same to you. We established a brotherhood that night. We were from two different worlds. We shook our hands, even gave a hug. I saw him disappear into Jackson Square. He walked among the bodies laying down, all passed out. Hey, this guy was not afraid of the night. He was the one that people were afraid of. I saw him go up to another couple. He was a one-man wrecking crew. He walked into the shadows. The night of New Orleans. And I drove back to the India House.